Hey guys, Satish here. Today let's have a look at breadboards. So these are very useful devices when you have started building your circuits. One, because you don't have to do any kind of soldering, you can plug in all the required components here, make the connections and test out your circuit. In this video I will show you how to use them. So there are two kinds generally. So this is one type and this is one type. Both are the same. Only thing is this slightly wider here. Okay, so before that I hope you have seen the multimeter videos. So I'll put it into continuity mode. So in continuity mode we will know when there is a short, when there is an electrical contact. So here we have to see where all there is an electrical contact to understand the board. So these two range generally it is used for the power supply. So you can connect your RPS or the power supply to this point, the red one to be positive and the blue one to be negative, and same here. So wherever you want, suppose you have a component here and you want to tap the power supply, you can put a wire from here to here. Similarly here also. So let's see. So I'll start from this point. So whole of these line is, so let me put this wire, because this probe sometimes doesn't go inside this. Okay, let me check the continuity. So if you see here, I'm taking the blue line first. So it is continuous here, it has continuity here, it has continuity here, it does not have continuity. So basically what you have to do here is you have to put a wire from this section to this section. So I have cut some wires here and kept. So what you have to do here is do something like this for the positive and for the negative. Okay, once you do that, even this side will have continuities. Let's check the positive. So the whole of this lane has become positive. Similarly, if you want this lane also to be positive on the bottom, what you can do here is, this is how I initially set it up. So once you do this, now this positive, the whole of this red line becomes positive. Okay, now I hope you have understand the power range. So now if you come internally, there is all these vertical lines are shorted. Let's assume I put the probe here. So these are all the same points. You can hear the buzzer going. So we have put the multimeter in the continuity mode. So this and this have no connection. The sideways there is no connection, only this way there is connection. Even to the right side also there is no connection. So and this middle there is a gap. So basically it will stop here. From here there is no connection to this line. So you have to, there is no connection between this and this. So you have to come to this side for the connection. So hope you have understood. Just to recap, the whole of this line has a connection. It is same with this board also. Let's just check it out. So I have connected it here. So wherever you go on this line, this row, it will have continuity. Let's see if this has a middle break, how this had. Yeah, there is a break here. Till here there is continuity, and from here there is no continuity. So if you want, what you can do is this side you can have +12 and this type +5. So if you have two power supplies, you can do that, or else you can make all of them common if your circuit is pretty big or you have a lot more components. Else you can just do it in this one section. So this line is there so that you can put an IC. Let me show you. So if you have an IC like this, you can put it here. The pitch is adjusted such it can fit the IC. So now what happened, there is a continuity from, so whole of these 1 2 3 4, this is connected to this. Now you can rig up your circuit. Let me connect my power supply to this and show you how we connect resistors or LEDs or capacitor components to it. So I've connected these wires to a RPS. You can check out the video that we did with power supplies. So I will connect it here. plus and minus. So let's check the voltage. So I'll put the multimeter to voltage mode DC. I'll keep it to 20 volts and let me check the voltage. So it's showing 12 volts. Now this rail, since I've shorted it like this range should also have the 12 volts. Okay, so let me quickly get some resistors and show you how we connect an LED. Okay, now I have a LED and a 1K resistor. So let's see how we can do this. So what I can do here is, let me put the LED. So I cannot put the LED like this because both of them will be shorted. This is shorted, but this and this are not shorted. So in LED what happens is the longer lead is anode or positive. So I have cut off both the leads and we'll connect it like this. So to the positive, so from the negative I'll connect it to the negative rail. From the positive I'll connect it to the anode. See, the LED has turned on. This is how you make simple connections on the breadboard. Hope you are able to follow the tutorial.